get started. All right, so as we celebrate the closing of another cross-country season, we can't help but to look back at the last 9 months. Although it was not a typical season, I believe we've made the best of a not so great situation. For many, we did not back down, we did not give up, and continue to drive for forward to a better future. As we battled through the pandemic, wildfires, air quality, heat, mental challenges, injuries, and 120 practices, that's how many. We did not let that sideline our spirit, our team, our toughness, and our natural will to run. Our runners were tested many times, and each time came out stronger in the end. We showed that it's not the fact that we get knocked down, it's how we get back up that matters. Throughout the last 9 months, Sanger distance runners came away with an incredible 82 lifetime bests across 7 distances on the cross-country course and also the track. That's between races, time trials, all kinds of stuff that we've been doing over the last 9 months. We'll end the year with the CMAC title on the boys' side, their 2nd in a row, and also currently an undefeated cross-country season, beating out all the competition that they faced. On the girls' side, we'll end up with our first CMAC league title in the history of the school. Reaching back almost 40 years in the program. Both teams finishing with the 2nd fastest team in school history at Woodward Park. Across the valley, both teams have proven themselves as one of the top teams in the central section. In a year that was so uncertain, those are amazing numbers. So big round of applause to you guys. Just wanted to congratulate everybody and thank you for all your dedication, your hard work, your discipline, your resiliency, and your passion over the course of this strange time in our lives. Thank you to all the parents that continue to support the program and our runners in so many different ways. Thank you to the coaches for your time, passion, for all that we do. And thank you to our athletes for not giving up, battling through the tough times, and supporting one another, and continue to make every day an enjoyable one. We're so proud of all of you. Go Apaches. We'll start off with senior Juliet Garza. My thoughts on Juliet, I just respect her way of battling back after a year off and really dedicating herself this year and battling through the end. And she worked very hard every practice and just saw some great improvements throughout the season. And we really appreciate that. Next up, Leslie Zarate. Very cool. I remember Leslie as being a little quiet at first, but once you get to know her, she's really goofy and fun, and just a fun person to be around. So I appreciate that. Bring the lighter side to things. So once again, Leslie Zarate. I think I'll always remember Becca just with her positive outlook on life and on a daily basis. I don't think I've seen her, like every day it's been everything positive. And I think that's a great thing to bring to not only every practice, every race, but just life in general. And I think we definitely appreciate that outlook from her. So, we miss you, Becca. Rebeca Coronado. Jahari García. Over. I remember Gigi, memory of Mammoth Lakes, I think her freshman year. We're talking like what you want to do when you grow up, and Gigi says, I want to be a good person. I'm like, that's great. Not exactly the point of my question, but it was great. Well, you're not a good person, you're a great person. And I thought that was a fun little response. I've always remembered that. I'll always remember her breaking 21 minutes. This last week at Woodward Park. I thought that was an incredible achievement for her. Every time I also remember her giving me dirty looks. Every time she looks at all the plastic bags that are in my classroom, because I got a bunch of plastic bags. Environmental activists. I agree. I don't like plastic. So always remember that. So thank you, Gigi, for being so awesome over the last 4 years, and we're definitely gonna miss you. Next up, senior Jessica Recinos. My memories of Jess is that she's always been the most polite and kind individual, and that goes a long way throughout every practice. It's been great. She's been so hard working over the years, and just to see her how far she's come from middle school to freshman year to sophomore year to junior and senior year just shows what hard work and dedication and time where will take you. So she's come a long way, and we appreciate that. We're gonna miss you, Jess. All right, next senior, senior Jennifer Recinos. Things I'll remember about Jess is just breaking through that last race. Jess, I just bragged about Jen. Of course that happens. About Jen is just breaking through that barrier last race. It was about 1.5 years since she had a PR at Woodward Park. And we had a good talk the day before, and just positive self-talk and be positive out there after mile 2. And after she crossed, she's like, I was so positive after mile 2, and I finished strong, and I PR'd. It was great. I thought it was a great experience and a great time for her. So other than that, I just really enjoy her personality. She's fun, she's polite, and she works so hard out there. Once again, just like Jess, she's come so long way since middle school, and have worked her way to some great stats and some great times. Thank you, Jen. Last on the girls' side, Kayley Cardenas. Personally, I'll always remember trips like to Azusa, to Arcadia, and it seems like just yesterday we're making trips like that. And not sure what the future holds right now, but I think it's important to enjoy the journey and as it goes, and enjoy the times as we pass them, and look back at some great accomplishments and be happy with and grateful for what we can receive. So I thought we had a great 4 years with Kayley. We're going to miss her, and also remember her smiling after all of her 150. She come with a big smile on her face. It was great. It's like just loving her time out there. So we're going to miss you. Keep that smile on, and wish you the best in the future. All right, so Adrian's been running for. Some of my memories from Adrian, although he has battled some injury in his years, he always battles back and continues to work forward for a better future. I remember last year he went quite a bit of the season not being able to race because of some injuries, and was very patient throughout the whole process, and made it back to the CMAC championships. So this is Miggy's 4th year running in total. Miggy, he's a perfect example of what hard work and time can do. I think he was dropped about 2 minutes off his Woodward Park PR in the last 1.5 years, and and about a minute off of last year. I know throughout this last 10 months or so, he's been putting in a huge amount of effort and time. And he finished his last race at Woodward Park at 18:17 last week against Madera. And I thought that was a huge accomplishment. So I appreciate that. And yeah, breaking 5 minutes for the first time during a pandemic, ran 4:57, I believe. I thought that was a huge deal. And just sneaking under the 11-minute barrier at our place, running 10:59. Some huge accomplishments that he's had over kind of a strange time. So, well done, man. Manuel Vaca would like to add, Miggy's, he's pushed the whole group and inspired us to run faster and meet our goals. I agree, I think he was a great leader out there, and leader by example and vocal leader as well, and definitely showed these guys how to push forward and reach for some high goals. Oh, got some pictures. Against the fence. I think that's Coach Dotson picture. Everything that you've done. My memories of Ben is he's always brought a positive and fun, enjoyable spirit to practice and to races. Kind of lightens things up a little bit on a daily basis, but he also knows how to put in the work and put in the time and have fun doing it. So I think he brings in a perfect role model for that. And we appreciate the laughter, the fun. I remember his freshman year when it was my birthday, he got up and gave a speech in front of the whole team. It was like 5 minutes long. It was hilarious. I forget the whole speech, but to be a freshman and getting out there and putting himself on the spot like that and just crack up the whole team, I thought it was a heck of an experience. So thank you, Ben. I got one more.
And then Ben was you for Halloween.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. All right, so Miles also has to say about Ben. Ben always brought this energy that inspired others to have fun, but also give their best effort in what they did. It didn't matter how dull the subject was, Ben would always find a way to make it seem interesting. His tenacity carried beyond the sport and made others hopeful for the future. It didn't matter to Ben how fast you are, as long as you were giving your best effort, he'd continue to cheer you on.
So, these last 4 years have been amazing. I want to say first off, thank you to the coaches. But I want to say thank you to the coaches first off. It's been a hell of a 4 years. And honestly, with everybody here, it's just, I remember thinking my freshman year, looking at Mel and Eddie, like, why are these guys crying? Like, we're going to see you guys tomorrow, And now that I'm in this position, and I'm like, dang. It's been good. I want to thank everybody for this moment and everything.
Last up, senior Jayden Olea. You get flowers too, man. My thoughts on Jayden this past year has been incredible. It's been an inspiration, not only to me, but the entire team, of how much work this guy's put in. He's probably ran total miles, I don't know, but he's been averaging like 70 miles a week since June, and he's not let up at all. And I think that's a great driving force, not only for him, but for the team as well. And he's set a great leadership for all of us to follow, for sure. His relentless drive and never giving up through the ups and downs, I think has been inspiration as well. So we appreciate that. And I was telling him the other day as we finished up watching the NCAA championships, I was like, there's no doubt in my mind that one year we're going to be watching you on that show too. So we wish him the best of the future. With this guy, I know he's not done. He's got great days ahead of him, and we're looking forward to watching him. So, Jayden, Olea. We're really proud of our senior class, and time flies, I'll tell you what. Seems like just yesterday you guys were just freshmen. So yeah, for everybody else, just take advantage of the time that we have out here. It does go by super fast, so put in the work, have some fun, and enjoy your time. Seniors, we're going to miss you. We love you guys, and wish you guys the best in the future. So, thank you.